Next night, the deadline for the 5th annual Leeds Young Filmmakers Golden Owl Awards is fast approaching. The awards give junior filmmakers across the city the chance to showcase their talents at a glitzy ceremony. The Golden Owls form part of the week-long Leeds Young Film Festival, which runs from the 24th to the 31st of March and includes animation, digital storytelling and filming workshops. We sent our reporter Christian Johnson along to speak to one of last year's winners.
Hello there everyone, my name is Wheelhouse, I'm 18-year-old and my award-winning film was The Magic Box.
Lewis is a young filmmaker from Leeds, and when he heard about the Golden Owl Awards a year ago, he went to find out more.
At the beginning of January, I went down to Leeds Town Hall to find out a bit about what they were doing with the Golden Owl Awards, and they told us a bit about it, and I just thought it would be a good idea to enter a filming. So I came up with this idea called The Magic Box. It's just a cardboard box.
No, it isn't. Go on, you have a go then.
Fine. The storyline was he made this cardboard box in which travelled back in time, but his brother Johnny, played by me, obviously being my older brother, thinks he's talking absolute gabble. So he goes through the box just to test it, and then he ends up going in different Yorkshire locations, and Grandma's asking where the hell has Johnny gone.
For Lewis, winning the Golden Owl Awards has acted as a springboard for further success.
So the year before I applied for the BFI Academy in Leeds, but I didn't get into that, but the person who was running the BFI Academy was at the event, and they were very interested, and they said, if you apply again, you'll get in it with you having the credentials of the Golden Owl. So I applied again, and I got in that. I did the BFI Academy. I've just finished it recently. I started that in November of last year, and that went on to the end of January. I've just finished it this Saturday, so that was a fantastic experience, and if anybody's entering the Golden Owls, I would definitely recommend it, really would.
The Magic Box saw Lewis enlist help from family members, and his grandma played a starring role.
Now look, Toby, you need to tell me where Johnny is now.
Well, Grandma, do you remember that time machine I was making earlier?
Yes.
Well, through it is another world.
Yes, I was playing Grandma to Toby and Johnny, which I thought was quite exciting, and I just hope that I played the part as a grandmother would, you know, and be a bit cross with them both, and I seem to be getting Grandma roles all the time now.
After putting the finishing touches to the film, it was time for Lewis and his family to attend the award ceremony, where all the nominees were made to feel like superstars. The red carpet was rolled out and a number of high-profile guests attended, such as Elsa from the Disney film Frozen. Once inside, it was then time to wait for the winners to be announced.
We went thinking, oh, he might have a chance, because we enjoyed doing the film and it was exciting watching it, and especially watching it on the big screen. It was fantastic, that. And then when they announced Lewis's name, we really couldn't believe it. You know, I went down onto the stage and it was just really, really exciting. Like any grandmother, you know, I'm just really proud of him.
There'll be many young filmmakers hoping to follow in the footsteps of Lewis at this year's event, which will once again be held at the Town Hall. Anyone from the age of 3 right the way through to 19 can enter. But what are the judging panel looking for?
It's absolutely free rein. The film has to be under 10 minutes, and that doesn't mean the film has to be 10 minutes. We will quite happily accept films of like 60 seconds, 90 seconds, if that's how long it takes to tell your story. We're looking for everything and anything. What we want is something that's kind of really creative, that has a great idea behind it. It doesn't have to be technically brilliant. You can use whatever equipment you have to hand. So we have films submitted on phones, on tablets. You don't have to have a professional level camera, and it's really about that, seeing that spark of that idea, and someone capturing something, and if it grabs our attention, if we like the story, then there's a good chance you'll see it shortlisted for the competition.
And how about some words of advice from someone who knows a thing or two about filmmaking?
If you've got anything, it could be an amateur film, anything you've got. It might be a home movie, just send it in. I'm sure the guys at Leeds Young Film would be very interested in seeing it, because I saw some fantastic films last year, so I definitely recommend it.
So if you think you've got the knack for telling a compelling story, start filming and you might get your hands on one of these. On the Air, I'm Christian Johnson.
Yeah, brilliant stuff. The deadline to enter this year's Golden Owl Awards is this Friday, so you need to be quick with your applications. Budding filmmakers can find more information on their website. That's leedsyoungfilm.com, leedsyoungfilm.com.